Hey up guys, how we doing? It's your man wee Mark again. Just going to have a wee chat with you guys, so come in and listen to some of my shit. Firstly, the other weekend I was up in Ullapool. Had a great weekend, 3 days of rain, but what a gorgeous place. Had 3 nights of music with a fantastic Callum McRae and Michelle, and I was on the Zero Ciders. Remember I talked about Bumble with the crack on the headlight? Well, I'm going to sit in the fence for the moment. Sorry, I've got my bit of paper because I'll forget what I'm speaking about. Apparently Hitchcocks do an LED headlight conversion, but it's out of stock at the moment. And I don't know what obviously the price on it is, guys. But so we'll wait until it comes back into stock, and we might decide just to put an LED conversion in. Would make sense, wouldn't it? Oh, forgetting. I need my latte. There we go. Let's put it in there while I got set up. Forget about it. Nice place to keep your coffee. Wouldn't like to travel on the bike with it though, would it? Be spilt all over the shoppy. Notice I'm sporting my Glen Owen t-shirt. Oh, my words has gone away. Excuse our shot. I'll pick them up because I won't remember what I'm saying. Oh, dearie me. Right, yeah, so that's the LED light. Yesterday, guys, I had a late night Saturday night, and yesterday morning was dry. I thought, oh, I could go out, but I didn't get up to about 11:45, so about an hour later the rains came on, so by the time I was getting ready, came down, so that scuppered that. Although, as we speak, the road outside my kitchen window is beginning to dry, so I might take Bumble out and fill her up with petrol. So I'll get a wee run, hopefully. Yeah. Another query, guys, that I had was Ruby. I wouldn't mind putting a set of spotlights on Ruby on here, but they would have to hang down, and I'm afraid I think they'd be a bit too close to the exhaust headers, and there's a fair bit of heat comes out of them. However, the indicators are just on here. I did see a bike for sale on Auto Trader a couple of weeks ago, and the previous owner had obviously moved the indicators higher up the stalk of the fork legs and used the bolts at the top there. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but mounted the spotlights in this area, and the indicators were sitting up here, and he just had little mini ones, so that might be an idea for maybe next year. I don't know, we'll see, but I feel if I put them on the dresser bars they would be a bit too close to the exhaust headers, and obviously in line with what the indicators are, so it kind of puts them off. Anyway, however, we can sit in the fence on that one. Right, what am I going to say? Yeah, hey Bruce, Coast Rider Scotland, he's a hardy cheel, isn't he? Cheel is a Scottish word for a hardy soul, isn't he? Goes out in all weathers. Much kudos to him. You know, he's fitted an LED bulb in that the old war horse that he's got. What a fantastic bike that is. And Bruce, yeah, I can definitely vouch. We're having the LED bulb in Bumble for 2 years. Oh, what a difference it makes. Although I don't go out much at night time. Been out 1 or 2 night rides, and what a difference. So the same bulb, I've gone for the Acito bulbs, which are rated basically probably the same as the one that Bruce has fitted, about 6K. So I've fitted the same bulb to Ruby here, and when we came home after the last meet-up with the Scottish Retro and Cafe Rider guys, met them at Dundee, and then we went on to a coffee shop, and then me and Sean went over to Culty Braggin, and on the way home, we come home the main road, and from Brecon, the last, half hour, rains just came down in torrents. I was absolutely drenched, because I just had cotton trousers on my road skins. Talk about road skin, I was soaked to the bloody skin. Yeah. LED, the LED, and Sean was in front of me, and he says, "I'll tell you what, Mark," he says, "I can bloody see you in my mirrors, that's for sure." He says, "It's real bright." So yeah, much kudos there. And over 2 years I've had it in Bumble, so it's been running fine. Yeah, so Bruce, yeah, brilliant, much light on the road. I was going to put out a couple of films after I come home from Ullapool. Did a couple in Bumble, and again they just come out with wind noise, guys. I think when I'm setting up the camera, I'm using my phone, which I've got here. I'm going to start and stop the recording on my phone, and I think I've buggered up basically the syncing of the phone with the microphone, and it's using the external mic on the camera, so hence I'm just getting wind noise, which is a pity because I thought the films were reasonable. So we will just have to take my time and sync it up. It's maybe the way that I'm doing it. I was kind of setting up my phone first, so maybe I should put the camera and the mic on and then lastly do the phone. And we'll just process elimination and see if setting the phone up is maybe upsetting the rhythm. We don't know. I will have to play about with it. Okay, on to YouTube, which you guys are all watching. Now, I'd like to have a big mention to Mr. Ian Meteor Brown. Now, Ian has a yellow Meteor, and obviously he went up to Nord Camp. So that's a hell of a journey. I just couldn't do anything like that. Not with my Crohn's and my pancreatitis and that, guys, and my stoma. It'd just be impossible for wee Mark. But hey, much kudos to him. Anyway, get back to the story, Mark. Ian went down to Wales to meet Mr. Glenowen and swapped his side panels over, because I don't know if any of you watch Ian's channel. Ian, I think he's put Meteor in with it now, because if you type in Ian Brown, somebody else comes up, guys. So he's added Meteor to it. So he visited Glenn at his workshop and basically swapped the side panels over, because Ian had nicely got these all painted to match the yellow of the tank and got Meteor 350 written on it. And as you know, guys, I've always said before, why the frick did Royal Enfield at the time put the 350 in red? That should be yellow. But I've always said that, guys, but hey ho. And if you buy the blue one, it comes with the yellow on there, but probably to swap the side panels over would be too much money. Anyway, get back to Ian. So Ian he swapped them over with Glenn, and Glenn has given him his plain ones like this, and because it was going to be the same price to get them painted. So instead of wasting his lovely painted yellow ones with the Meteor painted in it, 350, he thought he would, put them to use, let somebody else use them. So Glenn has now got them. Apparently I was second in the list. And had I been offered, I would have taken them. Definitely. Anyway, he will be putting them into obviously the same painter, and you'll be getting Meteor 410 written on it, because he's put the big bore kit in it. So makes a lot of sense. So guys, go and give Mr. Ian Meteor Brown a wee follow. He's a lovely guy. I'll hope to meet him shortly, as obviously Glenn. I'd love to meet Glenn. Shout out to Bina with the lovely Walter. You've got to love a ride out with them. Just has a natter. That's what I was hoping to do in Bumble, but obviously having mic issues fucks that up a bit, doesn't it? Now, guys, let me have a sip of coffee. It's actually an instant latte made by Lions. They're very, very nice. Oh, it's my favourite drink at the moment. Yeah. Yesterday, obviously, with the piddling down rain, I stumbled across this channel and it's called Beans on Toast. Now, the guy is in London and it's about his travels as he sees it when he's travelling in London. Now, the said clip that I was watching, it's less than 4 minutes long, guys, so you can go and find it. This bigger built lady, would I say, was in the Shell petrol station filling up her Merc. Well, she wasn't filling it up. Basically, she'd put in £20 and 40 pence worth of fuel. Now, Mr. Beans on Toast, camera on the helmet, followed her into the petrol station to pay. She put the £20 down on the counter and about turned and walked out. Now, it is 40 pence, £20 and 40 pence. And basically, she said it's only 40 pence. Turned and is walking out the door, and the lassie says, have you not got a card? Have you not got this? You know, it's not as if it's 1 or 2 pence over the £20, because, you know, guys, you get to £19.99, you're going with the thing, and it goes bloop up to a penny or 2 penny over. It always happens. But 40 pence, come on. You can, you know, there's no need for that. So, in my mind, I think she's maybe going round a few petrol stations and just putting in like the same amount. And if you think, if she goes to another 3 petrol stations and pulls the same stunt, that's like £1.60 she's saving, which equates, guys, what, a litre of petrol? You know, basically the woman's taking the bloody piss, isn't she? I know 40 pence isn't a lot, but if you're putting in fuel, you know, you go, as I said, a penny or maybe 2 pennies over, but you don't go 40 pence over. Anyway, I ended up watching a few more of his videos, and they're worth the watching. Worth the watching, guys. So yeah, Beans on Toast. Worth a check. Check it out. Right, what else? What rubbish have I got written down as well? Right, we've covered that. We've covered that. I think we're inside now. Jeepers, what a lot of shite I'm speaking. Right. On that note, guys, after Ullapool, obviously I had a lovely time, met all my Ullapool cronies. Callum, Michelle, we had the Sunday sessions, and, you know, Hugh was there, Donnie, Matt, Callum's son, Michelle was there. Obviously on the Friday when I arrived, I went into the bar and lo and behold, 2 legends are there, Crocus and Hugh. I'll put their photos up, guys, at the very end. I'll leave you with a clip of Mr. Callum McRae singing on Friday night in the Cali. Michelle had gone out for a wee smoke. So Callum did a rendition of House of the Rising Sun. So I'll put that at the end of the clip to play it out. But just before I put the clip up, what I'll do is I'll put up a couple of photographs of just 3 or 4 photographs of Ullapool. There's Sir John Fowler Memorial Clock, which sits outside the Caledonian Hotel, guys. It's worth a look. Plus a photo with Crocus and Hugh, 2 Ullapool legends. And some views from the time when I was up there over the weekend. And I bought that out of the charity shop, the VW microbus, for £6. It's quite good, is it? I've moved 1 or 2 of the signs about, guys. The Coca-Cola to come out and I put it there, and the Texaco is now over there because they were sitting under it because there's a wee hook, so it's just sitting up there. So I don't know. What do you think, guys? VW microbus. It's worth the £6, is it? Anyway, so I'll leave you a clip of Callum singing House of the Rising Sun, and I will bugger off now and leave you to it. So, guys, have a good one. As I said, I will maybe see if it's still dry enough to take the bumble out, and if so, we'll go and have a wee run in her, and we'll take it from there. Anyway, till the next time, guys, stay safe, look after your loved ones, and I've lost 2 subscribers, guys, in the last couple of days, so hey, just check it you're still subscribed, give me a like, pass a comment, always reply to comments, guys. It's just good manners. I try and reply to all the folk I follow, the motorcycle channels. I like to leave a like, and I always try and leave a nice comment, or a cheeky comment, because it helps their algorithm, as they say. Anyway, till the next time, guys, stay safe and look after your loved ones. Okay. Love yous all. Bye. Ta-da!
Thing that a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time that he's satisfied is when he's on the drum. I got one foot on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. There is a house in New Orleans